Hi, welcome to the library. What's your name?
Debbie,
Debbie, nice to meet you. What grade level are you in?
third grade.
Third grade? Okay. What can I help you with today?
I need information on my research paper for Martin Luther King.
Okay, Martin Luther King. And do you know what day this is due?
It's due on Monday.
On Monday. Okay, Monday. So you have about 4 days to get your information. So let's do this. We're gonna look at my screen and I'm gonna show you my website about all the different books I have here in the library, okay? So let's look at this. So now, are you looking for books about the life of Martin Luther King, his speech, or about the holiday
I'm looking for information on Martin Luther King himself.
on himself? Okay, yeah, like what he did. So let's do this. So I'm going to use this thing called the Power, and Power lets me narrow down a lot of my searches. So lets me just take out what things I don't really need and what I do need. So I'm going to type in Martin Luther King Jr. And then I'm going to put not. So we're not looking for the day. And we're not looking for his speech. Okay. So then also here I have where we're at Palo Alto, and then from third and fourth grade. I put it to fourth grade, that way you have any more options to choose from. Okay. So let's see what I have. Okay, so right now I have 10 books about Martin Luther King. So there's Martin Luther King Jr., Martin Luther King Jr., Martin Luther King, A Life of Determination, Martin Luther King Jr., Champion of Civil Rights, Martin Luther King Jr., A Life of Fairness, Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream, Martin Luther King Jr., Preacher, Freedom Fighter, and Peacemaker, My Daddy, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., which is actually written by his son, Martin's Big Words, Life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Happy Birthday, Martin Luther King. So, which book do you want to look at first?
Martin Luther King Jr., champion of civil rights.
Okay, let's just take a look at the summary. That way we can know more about it. So it says a biography of civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr., providing information on his childhood, his family life, and his accomplishments working for equal rights. Does that sound something that you could
Yes.
use? Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down the call number. That way I can go get that book for you. So BKIN. All right. So here is that book for you right here. Martin Luther King Jr., Champion of Civil Rights. Was there another book you want to look at in the library today?
No, but what if I get stuck and I'm at home and I want to look up something?
Okay, so if you want to look something up at home, since we can't really take our books home, we can go onto a website called epicbooks.com. Epicbooks.com has so many wide range of books. So if you go epic.com, you can actually log into your account, have your grown-up make it for you. And then once you get to this part, you can look up Martin Luther King Jr. And let's see. So there's more than 10 books on just Martin Luther King, and it also includes the memorial and why we celebrate the holiday. And what you also can do is change the age. So since you're in third grade, you're about 8 years old.
Mhm.
And so you're 8. And then you can get more books that are for your age. See, there's more books. See, there's even more books, 60 books. Wow. So all these books about Martin Luther King Jr. And what I like about Epic is that it can also read to you. So since if you want to have it on and watch the book, it also reads to you. This has books, has pictures, different facts about him. And also at the end of the book, if we go to the end of the book, it it shows you just more of a glossary. A glossary is like different words throughout the book that tells you what the definition is, and even a quiz to make sure you know what Martin Luther King Jr. and his life did. And then also, when you get to another end of the book, it also gives you more books about different types of stuff. But that's an option that you could use at home since we can't take our books home. You can go onto epic.com to search for your books. Does that sound like something you could do?
Yes, thank
Yes?
you.
Okay. All right. Well, do you have any more questions I can help you with today?
No,
No? Okay. Well, I hope you use this book and I hope it's really helpful for you. And if you need anything else, you can always come back to the library. And even if it's for a totally different topic or you want to look for different books that you want to read, you can always come back to the library and find those.
thank you.
You're welcome.